Holy God.
So I know I can't be the only one in the crowd that I had shivers watching that the first time. It really was quite powerful. But that is quite the statement there in the end, that I'm going to find them and kill them, all of them. Could you tell us who are we going to find? What are we doing here?
We're going to start there. Let's see how I do this dance. Yeah, if the first game was really like the core of it, the theme was about the love between these two characters and how we build that through story, music, interaction, gameplay, mechanics. This story is the counter of that. The story is about hate and how we use all those same things to make the player feel that. Through Ellie this time. First game is like you play as Joel. This game you're playing as Ellie. And that is all I'm going to say about that.
I kind of figured, but I knew I needed to ask. So I think there's an interesting choice in name here, Part 2. So we've got The Last of Us Part 2. What does it mean, Part 2? Where are we? Where are we in the story of Ellie and Joel?
We're a few years after the events of the first game. Ellie is now 19. So much thought went into this, and I know there's a lot of people that feel this trepidation about coming back to these characters and revisiting what that ending means and worrying whether that's going to spoil the first game. And you have to understand, we feel all those things as well. Like, no one loves these characters more than we do, and we would not do this if we didn't feel like we had the right idea. And the Part 2 is really kind of doubling down on that, to say we believe in this so much. We're not trying to avoid it, and like I've played with so many of the ideas that had different characters, and it never felt right. The Last of Us is about these two characters specifically. So yeah, the Part 2 is it's saying this is going to be a larger story. This is a complementary story to the first game, but the two together are going to tell this much larger tale. And all I ask is the fans of the first ones, put some faith in us, trust us. We're going to do right by you. So.
Damn straight.
So when you have to get direction from Neil, is he a tyrant on the set?
No.
Neil's never been afraid to have a conversation with you and ask you genuinely, what are you thinking? How do you feel about this? Or we need to find a way to get there together. And again, even like we talked about bringing in the conversation, that continues when we're on set together. There's absolutely nothing about a tyrant. He's open to anything. There have been so many bad ideas that I felt really passionate about, and he's been kind enough to let me try them out. He's like, cool, okay, you got that out of your system. Do you want to go back to the way we were doing it? But no, you're the greatest director I've ever worked with, man.
Aww.
It's true.
Anybody who's an actor would be privileged to work with you.